Okay, folks, listen. This is a very hard video to do, so be patient while I try to explain the unexplainable. So you know I have two predictions. Somehow Elvis manifests after a catastrophic event in Seattle on June 11th, the 6/11, which is the upside down 9/11, because Seattle is the next 9/11. Anyway, and Trump gets his head wound on 8/4, most likely in Ohio. The date 8/4, I'm 100% Ohio. It happening in Ohio, I'm 99%. Okay, so Elvis 6/11 Seattle Space Needle, Trump head wound on Obama's birthday, August 4th, most likely in Ohio. And before I go on with this video, I want to make sure you went and watched the video before this one that had to do with Elvis bringing down the Twin Towers. Okay, you got to go watch that first before you watch this. Okay, let's start with showing you that Elvis was born on January 8th. So now pay attention closely, okay? So on January 8th, the 8th day of the year, it would leave 357 days. So do you understand? So the backwards birthday of Elvis's birthday, January 8th, is 12/23. Okay? So whenever I say the backwards birthday of something, that's how I'm trying to explain it to you. So Elvis's backwards birthday is 12/23. Because 357 plus 8 make 365. That's 1 year. It's like saying his twin, because remember, Elvis's twin died at birth, okay? And if you went from the first of the year, not from Elvis's birthday, but from the first of the year to December 23rd, there's 11 months and 22 days in between those dates. And why am I showing you this 11/22? Because 11/22 is the day JFK was assassinated. Okay? So basically what I'm saying is Elvis is killing his twin with that 11/22 number. Okay? And you remember Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth. And so they had to replace him with Trump. And you'll see what I mean with the 11/22 number. So Vernon Presley, Elvis's dad, was born on April 10th, 1916. Now watch how I connect it to Elvis's devil twin, Trump. This is Elvis's dad. Look at his birth date. So now you see why I'm showing you this. See, Vernon Presley's birthday, the day he was born, April 10th, 1916, go forward 11,022 days, which is the 11/22 number, the day JFK was killed. Look what day it lands on. June 14th, 1946. Who was born on this day, June 14th, 1946? Yes, that's right. Donald Trump, born 6/14/1946. Okay? He replaced Elvis's twin that died at birth. Do you understand? He is Elvis's devil twin. You see what I'm saying? So from Vernon Presley's birth date to June 14th, 1946, the day Trump was born, there's 11,022 days. That's the day JFK was assassinated, who got the head wound. And I'm telling you that Trump is going to get his head wound on August 4th. 8/4. And it just so happens that August 4th is the 216th day of the year, and its backwards birthday is 5/29. Okay? And why am I showing you this? August 4th is 529 backwards birth date. You see, it adds up to 365. So August 4th, Obama's birthday, the day Trump gets his head wound, the backwards birthday is 529, which just happens to be JFK's birthday. So JFK's birthday is August 4th's backwards birthday. Okay? Do you understand how crazy that is? Because I'm telling you, Trump is going to get his head wound on August 4th. And remember, I didn't know any of this information when I was predicting all of this when I first started. And remember, JFK died on 11/22. And from Vernon Presley's birth date, Elvis's father, who was looking for Elvis's twin, because Elvis's twin died, from Vernon Presley's birth date to Trump's birth date, the day he was born, there's 11,022 days. Okay? The 1122 number. And JFK gets the head wound. Do you understand? Just like Trump's going to get his head wound. I told you it's all about the Twin Towers. Trump and Elvis. And remember, JFK's brother died. He was assassinated also on 6/6. And remember, I told you the word twin equals 66. And JFK's brother, RFK, was killed on 6/6. The twin, do you get it? Do you understand what I'm showing you? And watch how I connect all of this to the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers, okay? So like I said, you had to watch my last video, all right, before you had watched this. But so remember, I told you Elvis's backwards birthday is December 23rd, okay? January 8th is his birthday, but backwards it would be December 23rd. And you see this number, July 19th? That was the topping out ceremony for the South Tower. Okay, the North Tower was Elvis's backwards birthday, the topping off. And July 19th is Trump's backwards birthday. 6/14 is July 19th backwards. Okay? Because the July 19th is the 200th day of the year, and Trump's birthday is the 165th. That makes 365 days. You understand? All right, so they topped off the North Tower, Elvis's connection here, and they topped off the South Tower, which is Trump's connection. Let's see from December 23rd, 1970 to 9/11. Look at it and weep, okay? Look at this. So from Elvis's backwards birthday in 1970, the topping off of 9/11, of the World Trade Center 1, to September 11, 2001, the day it fell, is 11,220 days. So there's your 1122 number again, the JFK assassination. Do you understand? Okay? It's all about death and destruction. And see, this one doesn't match. But look, remember I told you the July 19th is Trump's backwards birthday. And they topped off the World Trade Center 2, the South Tower, a year later on Trump's backwards birthday. And from that till September 11, 2001, look at that. It's almost 11,022, but it's not. It's 11,012. But I'm just saying that you think it's a coincidence that it happened on their backwards birthdays, the topping off ceremonies? And do you remember this, that Barack Obama, he signed the last beam that was being put up for the One World Trade Center, the new one? And what day did he do this? And this is the day he signed the beam that said, "We remember, we rebuild, we come back stronger." Barack Obama. Let's see what day he signed that beam. You see the date? June 14th. Just happened to be Trump's birthday. Again, connected to 9/11. Do you understand? I mean the Twin Towers. Now let me connect Elvis's death date for you. So August 16th, 1977, Elvis died. So look at it and weep again, folks. Look at this. So from Trump's first birthday, he turned 1 year old on June 14th, 1947. He turns 1 year old because he was born in 46. And from June 14th, his birthday, to August 16th, 1977, the day Elvis died, it's 11,022 days. Again, the JFK assassination date number, 11/22. Can you believe this? And it has to do with death because Elvis died. I told you it's all about death and destruction. And the 11/22 is connected to George Washington, okay? I told you, and that's where Seattle is, Seattle, Washington. George Washington's original birthday was 2/11, okay? And it changed to 2/22. So there's your 11/22 connection, okay? I told you. It's all about, it's all about these particular people. So keep paying attention, folks. It only gets more interesting from here. So November 22nd is the 326th day of the year, okay? 326. So do you see this structure right here? That kind of looks like the top of the Space Needle. This big structure right here is the Seattle Kingdom. And when was this Seattle Kingdom demolished? So the kingdom in Seattle was destroyed on 3/26. And remember, I told you JFK's birth date, JFK's death date, November 22nd, is 3/26, the 326th day of the year. And Seattle was demolished on 3/26. And interestingly enough, from November 22nd to March 26th, just, it's 124 days. But look, it's 4 months and 4 days. And why is that important? And the word kill equals 44. And look who was killed on 4/4. MLK. You see that? The other one was JFK, then you have RFK, then MLK. And he was killed on 4/4. Martin Luther King. Okay? Because Elvis was known as the King. And look where Martin Luther King died. Memphis, Tennessee. That's where Elvis lived and died, in Memphis, Tennessee. You see? That's where Graceland was located. So the king, Elvis, had the king whacked. You understand? He killed MLK, Martin Luther King. And remember, 3/26 is the Seattle Kingdom implosion. They demolished, right? 3/26. And from April 4th to 3/26 is 11 months, 22 days. There's your JFK kill number again. Do you see how crazy that is? And 44 equals kill. That's the MLK death date. It's all about death and destruction. Do you see? And remember, November 22nd, 1122 is the 326th day of the year. 326. Do you get it? And remember, Elvis is known as the king, right? And Seattle is known as the seat of King County. That's where Seattle is, in King County, Washington. See, it's got the S-E-A-T in it. That's why they're calling it the seat, you know what I mean? Which is like the throne. Do you get it? Anyway, it's named after King County. And it used to be named after a person named, I don't remember who's named after, but a different king. Now it's named after Martin Luther King. You see that? So the King County in Seattle is named after MLK. And what happened to MLK? He was killed because Seattle is going to be destroyed. And here's just a few more things I'm going to show you. So JFK was born on May 29th, right? So from JFK's birth date to March 26th, the Kingdom implosion is 666 days. You see that? The 666. And I told you that November 22nd, the day he died, 1122, is the 326th day. 326. You see how it all connects, folks? And remember, I told you Vernon Presley, who gave birth to Elvis, is very important to this puzzle, right? So remember, earlier I showed you something that connected him to Trump. April 10th is the day that Vernon Presley's born. From Trump's birthday, June 14th, to April 10th is 666 days. Just like I showed you earlier, from Vernon Presley's birth date, the actual date he was born, to Trump's actual birth date that he was born is 11,022 days. The JFK kill number. And I know everyone's probably writing it down in the comment section. Yes, 11 plus 22 equals 33. Okay? Because 33 is a very important number. You know that. And you know Washington, where Seattle is the 42nd state, right? And you know Elvis died at the age of 42. And even Seattle, Washington, SW equals 42. And remember, Seattle's in King County. Elvis is known as the king. So you're probably wondering, when am I going to get to the 611 connections? I will, okay? I'm just laying the foundation, you know, about how everything's about death and destruction with Elvis and Trump. Anyway, I think that's the end of the video, folks. I have so much to show to make up for all those videos that were taken down, folks. I had over 400 videos and years of, you know, information on my channels that were terminated. Oh, let me just add this one last thing. Do you remember I told you that the next 9/11 is going to be on June 11th, 6/11, the upside down 9/11? Bush equals June in gematria, okay? That's just another great coincidence, if you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, folks, end of video.